All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Got an awesome video for you guys today. We're gonna be going over my top 5 bucket list lizards. Right here, we are joined by Ragnar, as you can see. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so this video is my bucket list lizards. So I don't have them, except for this first one is gonna break that rule. My first bucket list lizard is gonna be a blue Tegu. Obviously, right here, I have a regular Argentine black and white Tegu. I really love the blue morph with all that high white. Not that I don't love Ragnar here. She is beautiful and such an amazing lizard. She's in shed right now. I know you guys can probably see the shed on her toes. Don't worry, tossing her in a bath right after this little segment. But she is awesome. I love the blue Tegus. They stay a little bit smaller than the Argentines, although she's not that big. I really hope one day to have the space so that I can go ahead and get a blue Tegu as well. But for right now, Ragnar will be the only Tegu I have. There are some other really awesome morphs also out there. The purples, the ices, the different reds, the super dark reds, the light reds. There's so many, but blue Tegus have got to be one of my favorite for sure. Can you guys see, what is she doing back there? Is she just, what are you doing, Ragnar? There's a parrot lizard. Half lizard, half parrot. All right, but up next with number 2, we're gonna keep on the same trend of blue, and we're going with the blue tongue skink. I've always loved these lizards. I've always wanted to have one. They're so awesome. Obviously, their blue tongue is insane. There's so many different morphs now with them. So the color variety and patterns are through the roof compared to what they used to be. I really hope one day to have a blue tongue skink. I just got to hold one a few weeks ago. It's actually in that Reptile Expo video if you guys want to go check it out. He was super cool, such a good temper. They get pretty big, but they're not, massive. And they're so beautiful. That blue tongue is crazy to me. Out of all the animals that I put on this list today, go ahead and let me know in the comments which one you guys would like to see the most. I think a blue-tongued skink would be an awesome addition. All right, so we're gonna move on from the blue-tongued skink, and we're also gonna move on from kind of terrestrial lizards. So at the third spot out of my personal top 5 bucket list reptiles, I have chosen the Leachianus gecko. This could easily be number 1 for my all-time bucket list reptiles. I want a Leachy gecko so bad. Obviously, the price tag that comes with them is huge, which is one of the reasons why I haven't gotten one yet, but they are so awesome. If you don't know about Leachy geckos, they're the biggest geckos in the world. They get huge. They're so freaking cool. I'm gonna pop up a bunch of pictures and stuff so you guys can see their feet, everything about them is so awesome. I hope to get crested geckos or something like that for the channel soon. Something with those sticky pads, I love them. But the Leachy geckos are just on another level. As you guys have seen, I filmed a couple videos with Tyler from the Spider Shop. He has a pair of Leachy geckos that he just got to have eggs. I really hope they hatch, and I really hope that, maybe he would be down to sell me one of those babies. But yeah, filling that number 3 spot is the Leachy geckos. Let me know what you guys think. What's your favorite type of gecko? Do you guys prefer geckos with the pads, walking on wall geckos, or do you prefer leopard geckos, cave geckos, that kind of stuff? I don't know that I can really say I prefer one or the other. I obviously have a bunch of leopard geckos. I don't have any sticky feet geckos, but it doesn't mean I don't love them. It doesn't mean I don't want to have them. And I don't know if I could pick a favorite. I think I would have to go with sticky feet geckos just because Leachy geckos seriously might be my overall bucket list reptile, hands down. But enough about Leachy geckos. Let's go ahead and move on to my 4th pick for my bucket list lizards selection. Oh man. Her claws, I need to cut her claws. This is ridiculous. I didn't really realize how long they were until filming an entire video with her on my shoulder. I have full trust in Ragnar here. I do not think she's gonna bite me at all. But there are times behind the back of my neck where she keeps pushing her face so hard against me, and I can just waiting to feel a little nip. But I don't think it's gonna happen. What do you think, Ragnar? Are you gonna nip me? Are you gonna give me a little love nip? I know she's hungry. She hasn't eaten dinner yet. I need to feed her also right after this. You gonna get food in the bath soon? Yeah. All right, let's move on to number 4. So with number 4, we're gonna switch it up completely. Not talking skinks, not talking geckos, not talking tegus. We're moving on to the agamids. Yes, so with my 4th pick, I'm choosing the Frill Dragon. They are so cool. I don't know if I really need to describe to you why I think these guys are cool. If you don't know what a Frill Dragon is, they're the lizards that when they feel threat, puff up their necks and they got that big umbrella around their head. They open their mouths, they look all scary. They get pretty big size, but not massive. They are super awesome. I was just talking about the spider shop, but again, at his actual storefront, they have one. He's so much fun to look at. In the videos where I go to the spider shop storefront, he's all in those videos, so you can go ahead and check those out if you'd like to. But seeing him there has definitely made me want one even more. They obviously need a big, tall cage, and I think that would be an awesome thing. Ragnar's cage here is big, but it's pretty low to the ground. I would love to get a taller cage just as big, make it all rainforesty like. That'd be so cool. Ragnar, what do you think? You want a Frill Dragon friend? I think Ragnar would like a Frill Dragon friend. Probably not, actually. I've actually thought about doing that. I've thought about getting a vertical cage here, but as you can see, I have this plant wall that I feel like I've dedicated so much time to recently. I also love the way it looks, and I don't know where I'll move it or what I'll do if I go ahead and put a huge tall cage up here. Ugh, but let me know what you guys think. It'd be like, you know, tall, big rectangle, have a bunch of plants and stuff, maybe a Frill Dragon, maybe another lizard I'm about to say on this list in a second here. But what do you guys think about a Frill Dragon? You guys like them? You think they're cool? I think they are one of the coolest lizards that there are. And, okay, Jesus. Hold on, she just has a mind of her own. Who would have thought this Tegu would have a mind of its own? Sorry. But yeah, Frill Dragon at the number 4 spot. Super awesome lizards. I love them. They're one of my favorites. But all right, let's go ahead and move on from number 4 to our number 5th final selection for my personal bucket list. Not reptiles, but lizards. Coming in at number 5, last but certainly not least, we're actually going to be staying in the Agama family, and this is the SpiderMan Agama. Now, if you don't know about SpiderMan Agamas, this is a lizard that the males get red heads and blue bodies, literally like Spider-Man. I think I first saw them a couple of years ago on like LLL Reptile when they were posting a lot of videos. I think they still might post a lot of videos, but I used to watch them a lot more frequently quite a few years ago. And I remember they had a special video talking about them. They had them in stock or something. Ever since then, they are awesome. Spider-Man is like one of my favorite superheroes. I would say he's probably is my favorite superhero. Not a crazy superhero guy, but I do like the movies and stuff. And I love the old Spider-Mans. Tom Holland is good, but Tobey Maguire is definitely the real Spider-Man. Anyways, SpiderMan Agamas are sweet. They don't get too big. They don't need a massive cage, but you can definitely build them a really, really cool cage. I could be wrong about this. I believe they're communal. I think you can get more than one SpiderMan Agama in a cage, even more than one male. Could be wrong. Definitely don't quote me on that. Feel free to drop it in the comments if I am wrong. But that's besides the point. They are awesome. Honestly, the SpiderMan Agama and the lychee gecko are both up there on my overall reptile bucket list. I don't know between the two of them. I think I would still go lychee gecko if somebody had them both in my face. Not because of the price, but just because of the animal itself. But SpiderMan Agama would be a pretty close number 2. They are so awesome. But that is my 5th and final pick. I did a little quotes there because I have a bonus pick. So I couldn't decide between the last 2, and I want this to be a top 5 video. But my bonus pick is going to be a tree monitor. I don't know that I have a favorite. I guess I'm going between either like a blue tree monitor, a green tree monitor, a yellow tree monitor, or a black tree monitor. I think if I had to get one, I would either go between a blue or a black. I love the blue. The blue is just insane to me on any animal. I can never believe it when I see like a real life blue animal. But I worry that as they get older, it kind of fades and it isn't as good looking. I just haven't seen them in person, so I really don't know. The all jet black tree monitors are insane. Those things look stealthy. Those look so freaking cool. They are awesome. The greens and the yellows are both stunning too, obviously. I think the yellow might be my 3rd favorite, and I put green at the bottom, but I would love to have a green tree monitor. Nothing against them. If I had to rank them, I guess that's where I would put it. But the tree monitors are awesome. I think similarly to the Frill Dragon, there could be a really, really awesome enclosure made for them that, really tall, really big, a lot of jungle vine stuff for them to climb on. They would be a sweet addition to the channel and a personal bucket list. What do you guys think about the tree monitors? Which one's your favorite? You guys like the blue, the black, the yellow, the green? which one? There's so many, and they're all so freaking cool. Do you guys agree with my selections? What would you take away if you had to take away a couple? What would you add? Did you maybe have the exact same answers as me? That would be insane. But that is going to conclude it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. I hope you liked this video. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Ragnar. About to go get her in a bath, give her some dinner, and then I'm going to do some pretty similar stuff myself. Ragnar, you got to say bye. No, Ragnar, you got to be polite. You got to say bye. We got to say bye. Ragnar. Hey. Okay, good job. Good job. Come here. You're doing it. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, and peace. Miss Ragnar, Miss Ragnar, 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 Miss Ragnar, Miss Ragnar, Miss Ragnar, Ragnar, Ragnar.